My personality type would have been coming from the other direction, from being like really busy, really active, always out there helping, fixing, best employee, best sister, best daughter, best friend, best, always in competition with myself, with being the best I could possibly be. And then it was also this, but it's the same transformation of undoing the doer. That's what we call it in our community. There's a doer. There's a personal self that feels responsible for doing, for making it happen. And however the spirit is going to work with the mind to undo the doer, it can be individualized. For some it's really stepping in. For some it may look more like pulling back, depending on that energy, whether it's pushing or needs to be supported to step in. But ultimately it's the same transformation of prayer. And I remember Anu yesterday, as soon as she heard ceaseless prayer, praying ceaselessly, she's like, I want to hear about that. I want to hear more about that. And this is it. We live a life of ceaseless prayer. And that means in every moment, no matter what we're doing, whether it's sweeping the floor, whether it's washing the dishes, whether it's sitting with someone in what looks like more of a counseling, miracle-working function, it makes no difference. It's the same purpose behind. It's a ceaseless prayer. Am I with you? Am I listening to you? This is the direction for the mind. And our whole community has been set up to support undoing the doer and getting into function, which is another way of saying undoing the personal responsibility and that driven self and getting into being done through by the Spirit. It's a state of mind that is a state of forgiveness. It's gentle. It's the Spirit. The Spirit's not pushing. The Spirit doesn't ultimately care about production. The Spirit's goal is not getting it done in form. The Spirit's goal is our present state of mind. The Spirit wants us to be happy now, wants us to feel free of responsibility now. And so it's such a shift that whatever the task is, whatever it is that we're to do in form, it becomes the means for being in prayer with the Spirit. It becomes the means for being connected. The opposite to the ego's purpose, which is get it done, and then you can have some time with God to relax. The thing with the ego is it will never be done. That's the whole point of the ego. It will never be done. This world will never be done. The problems will never be solved. You will never have the perfect form, ever. And this is what's been so fun in our community to see, that it will never be perfect. And we celebrate that. We celebrate that we will not have the perfect recordings to put out on the internet. We will never have the perfect product in form, because that's not our purpose, it's not our function. It's all about the content and the state of mind and giving ourselves permission to let go of perfectionism in form and just connecting with that perfect state of mind that we are. And we support each other constantly. As soon as you can feel that energy in a brother, they're lost, they're caught, they're in that personal responsibility, we're there for each other. Hey, how you doing? I'm here to help you remember who you are.